Hi, my name is Aparna. I am a journalist, an author, a gemologist, and a jewelry designer. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. I will be talking about gemstones, jewelry, as well as mythology and a little bit of astrology. This year is our studio Swapnanjali in Pune, which is also the name of this channel. So today I want to talk about a very important topic about colored gemstones, which is the and God help me, give me some patience, the healing properties of gemstones. God, how I hate those terms. There are a few terms that really trigger me when spoken with relation to gemstones, because I have been studying them, I have been working with them in jewelry for the past, like I had mentioned in one of the earlier videos, 40 to 15 years. And the terms that really trigger me are एक तो healing, powerful, remedies, yeah, these three really trigger me. And honestly, if you go to any, like, you go all over the internet, you're going to get stuff like this. It's all over the place. And honestly, it makes gemstones look like these really mystical, miraculous, magical pills that are going to solve problems in your life. And they are like infused with like ancient Indian mantras. And I'm talking about Vedic astrology here, and Indian society and Indian culture. And there is this sort of very good rahasya like quality about these magical things that apparently stay in some garbhagriha, and they are infused with all these mantras and all, which with due respect to religion and to wonderfully learned astrologers and learned pundits and all, is a whole lot of bullshit. And I am talking as somebody who has a contemporary modern approach to gemstones, to jewelry, as well as to religion. I love God. Again, strategically placed Ganpati Bappa. You can believe in God, and you don't have to believe in every ritual out there. You need to set your boundaries, and my boundaries do not include like all these things like healing and mantra and tantra. Again, full love and full respect to those people who do it. I don't believe in it, and I know a lot of you don't. At the same time, you want to know what gemstones are about and exactly what are these healing things that you're talking about. Honestly, gemstones for me are symbols. Each gemstone, and let's not confuse the situation by talking about all crystals and all gemstones and going crazy down that rabbit hole. Let's just concern ourselves with the Navratnas, the nine most important sacred precious gemstones according to Vedic astrology and Vedic mythology, which are ruby, which corresponds to the sun, pearl, which corresponds to the moon, coral, which corresponds to Mars, yellow sapphire to Jupiter, blue sapphire to Saturn, Gomed, which is hessonite garnet, to Rahu, and cat's eye, which is Dharmava. Cat's eye chrysoberyl, which corresponds to Ketu. I'm sure I've missed out. Diamond, duh. A diamond, which corresponds to Venus. If have I missed out any? If I have, just remind me in the comments. But these are the basic nine precious gemstones. They correspond to these planets. Two of them are luminaries. Sun and moon are technically not planets, they are luminaries, and the other two are shadow planets, which is Rahu and Ketu. The rest of them being planets which we can see in the sky. They are there. It's not a figment of anybody's imagination. And the wonderful things are, the wonderful thing that I really love about colored gemstones is that a particular gemstone represents the qualities of that planet. It's a symbol. Now, the only way, and I keep saying symbolism, and somebody on the other end of the spectrum keeps saying healing. And I'm like, please explain how exactly a gemstone is healing. But I can explain to you how symbolism works. For example, most of us, or many of us, or in India, if you've been to many Hindu households, we all have Lakshmi. Most of us have Lakshmi, whether in our homes or whether in our retail stores, in our shops. लक्ष्मी इज अ सिंबल ऑफ वेल्थ. आप जब लक्ष्मी की प्रतिष्ठापना करते हो घर में, इट्स नॉट लाइक शी स्टार्ट्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग वेल्थ टू यू. इट्स नॉट लाइक चलो अभी दूसरे दिन तुमको इतना जीपे करेगी, तीसरे दिन तुमको इतना वेल्थ देगी. शी इज अ सिंबल ऑफ वेल्थ. गणपति इज अ सिंबल ऑफ विजडम. Hanuman is a symbol of austerity, of devotion, of discipline, and of dedication. He is a symbol of a combination of Mars, because it's the physical aggression and the physical ability and the agility of Mars, as well as the austerity and discipline of Saturn. यू कैन आप हनुमान जी को घर ला सकते हो, हनुमान जी की अगेन प्रतिष्ठापना कर सकते हो. यू कैन जपोफाई द हनुमान चालीसा दिन में 40 बार आप जप सकते हो. बट लेट्स से यू गो आउट एंड यू आर एन अडल्टरर, यू डोंट टेक केयर ऑफ योर बॉडी, you do all things that are not Hanuman like. You aren't devoted to anybody, let alone your own values. It's just an empty symbol. Similarly, a gemstone can just be an empty symbol. It's ultimately up to you. It just gives you symbols, guidelines. काम तो आपको ही करना है. You have to go out and work on your body. Hanuman is not going to, you sit on your ass and eat lays and God knows what not all day. Hanuman is not going to work on your body. You have to do it. He is just a symbol to egg you on, to inspire you to. आप रोज उठ के हनुमान देखोगे, he's like, no, I have to go to the gym, I have to work on my body, I have to be disciplined, I have to have certain values in my life. I don't have to be this bloke or this girl who goes around having random affairs with people. I need to be like this devoted, staunch, amazing brahmachari who everybody worships. Similarly with Ganpati or Krishna or these are all qualities. You do know that an actual Lakshmi is not there in heaven, right? Oh my god, you know that, right? It's not like you're going to die and then suddenly Lakshmi Mata is going to prakotify in front of you, or Ganpati Bappa is going to prakotify in front of you. These are symbols. And how wonderful our culture is, and how wonderful Hindu philosophy is, that we have all these symbols that represent values to us. Similarly, gemstones represent certain planets and they represent those values. The sun for courage, for valor. Mercury, which is emerald, for fast thinking, quick communication, on your feet. Commerce, everyday commerce. Everything is not spiritual. A lot of gemstones symbolize earthly or worldly elements. What you need to make you successful in this world, as well as outside it. So this was just a basic explanation on gemstones and my complete irritation with the word healing. I will talk much more about this later. Do let me know what you think in the comments about these healing properties, or what have been your experiences. Then let me know in the comments, and I'll see you later.